In today's video, we're going to be talking about retrogression. What is it and how it's going to impact your immigration case? In particular, we're talking about the August 2023 visa bulletin that crushed so many people's hopes and dreams. If you don't know me, I'm Joshua Goldstein. I'm an immigration lawyer in Los Angeles, and I created this channel, Immigration Station. I did it just for you. My goal is to be inspiring, to be helpful, and to help you reach your immigration goals. We work on cases across the country and around the world, and this is what we do. In today's video, I'm going to be answering questions that so many people have about retrogression in the visa bulletin. And let me tell you a story about a client that I had. She applied for her husband. She's a permanent resident. She waited for several years to get her husband a visa interview. And when he got his visa interview, instead of getting the visa approved or even possibly denied, the visa was stuck in what's called administrative processing. He was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and he wasn't getting any answers on his status of his visa. At some point, he contacted us and was about to hire us to help him get a decision. And this was in July of 2023, and the visa bulletin for August 2023 was announced. In order to get approved for a visa, you have to have a category and a priority date that's current. You have to have been waiting a sufficient amount of time. What happened in August 2023 is all these people who were current became not current. Their cases were no longer approvable. The visa bulletin went backwards, and now it looks as though it's going to take many years for them to get their visas, even though they did everything right. They got their visa petition approved by USCIS. They went to the interview, and they were told that things looked good, and now they're told not only that they're not going to be approved, but they're going to have to wait for years more. And it's heartbreaking, and a lot of people are reaching out to me and saying, well, what can we do? What can we do? The key insight that you have to know is that to get your visa approved, you have to be current for your category and your priority date and your country. You have to be current at the time of issuance. It doesn't matter that you were current when your interview happened. You have to be current at the time your visa is actually issued. And the sad thing is that many people, for these preference categories, I'm talking about petitions from permanent residents, they've been current each month for many years. And suddenly we're faced with retrogression where the visa bulletin goes backwards. It can be so heartbreaking. There's no strategy in the world that will work to get a visa approved if it's not current. It can't possibly be approved. What do? Well, you have to wait for the visa to become current. Or in some cases, another strategy is that you can seek to become a U.S. citizen if you're a permanent resident. Here is one key insight, one thing that I want you to know. I predict that the October 2023 visa bulletin will show that many of these visa categories that retrogressed will show them as current. Maybe it's wishful thinking on my part, but I believe that with the start of the fiscal year, which is on October 1st, 2023, that the visa bulletin will revert back to current for many of these preference categories. I could be wrong. It's speculation on my part, but that's what I'm expecting to see. Now, the October 2023 visa bulletin will be introduced in September. So this is coming very soon. I'm making this video in late August of 2023. So I'm hopeful that very soon we will see some news. And what's great about this, if you were in administrative processing or you have reached what seems to be the finish line and then your visa retrogressed, once it becomes current again, let me tell you this and say it very carefully, you must take immediate action on your immigration case. If your case is in administrative processing and it becomes current and it retrogressed before, you need to contact us and you need to seek legal help so that you can get across the finish line before something happens and it retrogresses again. Remember, these are important moments. When your case is approvable and current, this is an important moment for you to take action. And if you have questions, I want you to leave them in the comments below so that I can answer them with new videos.